Lately, social media has been buzzing with rumors about Beyoncé and Jay-Z's children, especially the twins, Rumi and Sir Carter. One of the boldest claims making rounds is that Sir might be on the autism spectrum. Now, after a recent video of Rumi went viral, an online medical expert has stepped in, allegedly revealing what many believe Beyoncé has been keeping under wraps. Rumi has been spotted multiple times during Beyoncé's tour, and her appearances have sparked quite a bit of conversation. Many fans have pointed out her unusually high energy and enthusiasm on stage, describing her behavior as unexpected and full of vibrant expression.
Today is a big day because my mother, who worked so hard on her book, she has the #1 book on the New York Times. Everybody please say, congratulations, Mama T. 1, 2, 3.
As soon as clips of Rumi started making waves online, a flood of commentary followed, many of them claiming she shows unmistakable signs of being on the autism spectrum. One user confidently stated, any autistic individual would recognize the stimming, hand movements, and other behaviors Rumi displays. These are classic spectrum traits. They emphasized that autism is not a tragedy. It's just autism, they said, matter-of-factly. But the conversation quickly shifted toward her twin, Sir Carter. While Rumi continues to be seen in public from time to time, Sir has remained almost entirely out of the spotlight for years. According to growing speculation, that absence might be due to Sir reportedly being further along the spectrum than his sister. Some viewers believe the Renaissance film subtly reveals these traits, pointing to moments that highlight both children's neurodivergent characteristics. Many argue that Sir's autism is more visibly pronounced, which might be why he stays out of the public eye. The contrast between the twins has sparked curiosity, especially since Rumi has taken part in major moments, like modeling for Ivy, Park with her older sister, Blue Ivy. Now, while some may chalk that up to just girls doing girl things, critics have raised valid questions about why Jay-Z has not been seen taking Sir out for any typical father-son outings. Instead, whenever Jay-Z appears in public with his children, it is often with Blue or Rumi. A notable example was the 2024 Super Bowl, where Jay-Z brought both daughters along and posed with them on the field, while Sir was once again absent.
Go Birds! Go Birds! Go Birds! Give us a Go Birds! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Yeah! Go Birds! Go Birds! Go Birds! Give us a Go Birds! Yeah!
Following Beyoncé's show-stopping halftime performance last Christmas, where Blue Ivy also graced the stage, Rumi was seen joining the rest of the family afterward. Dressed in coordinated white outfits that mirrored Beyoncé and Blue's stage look, Rumi was captured backstage alongside Jay-Z, Grandma Tina Knowles, and longtime family friend Michelle Williams, but noticeably absent from those candid family moments, Sir Carter. Once again, he was nowhere in sight, adding more fuel to the ongoing questions about his continued absence from the public eye.
Amazing performance!
And you know how relentless internet sleuths can be. They have been digging up old photos and clips that, in their eyes, confirm the speculations about Sir's condition. To make matters worse, some public figures have only fanned the flames. Azealia Banks, for instance, once directly accused Beyoncé, saying, "Stop hiding your son from the world, sis. People will eventually find out, and you'll look terrible for acting like you're ashamed of your own child." Then there was Kanye West, who stirred the pot even more with a controversial tweet that seemed to validate the rumors. His post read, "Has anyone ever actually seen Beyoncé and Jay-Z's younger kids? They are our words." The tweet gained so much attention that it reportedly pushed Beyoncé to take legal action against him. Kanye doubled down, saying, Artificial insemination is a blessing. Having kids like that is a choice. If this tweet gets taken down, so be it. Jay-Z has no control over me. While Beyoncé and Jay-Z have chosen to stay silent on the matter, Grandma Tina Knowles has not held back. She often speaks warmly about Rumi and Sir in interviews. She has mentioned that Sir is an extremely quiet child who simply does not like being in the spotlight. Tina often shares how her granddaughters are drawn to music and creativity, while Sir's interests are entirely different. According to her, Sir prefers reading, and his favorite story is one about the smallest tree growing into the most powerful one. Back in August 2024, she told E! Online that, unlike his sisters, Sir has no interest in fashion or music. He is more into books and electronics, and she described him as highly intelligent, saying, "Sir is very quiet. He's all about numbers. Fashion is just not his thing." Still, many fans have interpreted her statements as an attempt to cover something deeper, perhaps even overcompensate, raising questions about whether there is something being hidden when it comes to Sir Carter. And now, with Rumi making waves online for behaviors some associate with the autism spectrum, insiders claim Beyoncé is growing increasingly frustrated with the conversation. Sources say she now regrets bringing Rumi into the spotlight. Observers have even pointed out that Rumi's demeanor has noticeably shifted, suggesting that a serious conversation may have taken place behind closed doors.
But the waves, everything, the energy is gone. Y'all, we can't never have nothing. I want the old Rumi back, period. I want the old Rumi back. Why y'all doing too much, all these think pieces, all y'all opinions and shit. Now she gotta come out there and be well behaved. Rumi said, if I can't come out here being myself, speaking to my fans, I'm not doing that dance. I'm just gonna stand here. My girl's so sarcastic though. Y'all seen that little wave where she was like, I know what y'all want, but I can't do it. I'm in trouble. They said I gotta do it right, or this gonna be my last stage presence. I don't like that. I don't like that. Let that little girl be a little girl.
Now it seems we might finally understand why these conversations about the Carter twins have been swirling. A doctor with ties to the family reportedly shared that the behaviors people are speculating about could be linked to complications Beyoncé experienced during her pregnancy. She battled a serious condition known as preeclampsia, which involved high blood pressure and even caused damage to her liver and kidneys. In her own words, Beyoncé once opened up about the physical toll that pregnancy took on her. She recalled that one of the twins' heartbeats had stopped several times in the womb, prompting an emergency C-section. She said, "My body endured more than I ever thought it could. I weighed 218 pounds the day I gave birth. I had high blood pressure. I developed toxemia and preeclampsia. One of my baby's heartbeats paused more than once, so they had to perform an emergency C-section." While Beyoncé never publicly identified which of the twins had the heart issue, many believe it was Sir. Medical research shows that although preeclampsia is not a direct cause of developmental disorders, it can increase the likelihood of conditions, like autism, ADHD, and learning disabilities in children. With that context, fans are saying that it is not out of the realm of possibility that the twins may have been affected in some way, especially when considering Rumi's unique public behavior and how Sir is rarely seen. People have taken it upon themselves to dissect clips and scenes from Beyoncé's Renaissance film, claiming that both Sir and Rumi display indicators of being on the autism spectrum. Observers suggest that Sir may be kept out of public view due to more pronounced challenges, while Rumi appears more frequently because any condition she might have is less immediately obvious. Some internet users have even gone so far as to compile lists of behaviors they associate with autism in the twins, citing things like hand flapping, fixating on lights, and repetitive gestures. It's a clear sign that people are not only deeply curious, but also perhaps a little too eager to diagnose from afar. Interestingly, some fans believe Beyoncé subtly addressed these emotional truths in her song My Rose. Lyrics like, "How many times have you let yourself get down?" and "So be fond of your flaws, dear," have led many to interpret the track as a heartfelt message to her children. She ends with a touching sentiment. "You're my love, my sweetie pie, my baby. You're my heart. I hope. Oh, I hope." Whether or not the speculations hold truth, one thing is certain. There's a lot more to this story than meets the eye, and the public's curiosity has only grown stronger. Whether or not the twins are living with a disability, one thing is becoming increasingly clear. Beyoncé appears to be purposefully keeping Sir out of the public eye. But as always, the internet has wasted no time weighing in. Opinions are everywhere. One commenter confidently stated, "Yes, Sir is developmentally delayed. I've worked with both children and adults with similar conditions, and I can recognize the signs just from a photo, even more so in his movements. He's absolutely adorable and precious, though." That sentiment ended with warm wishes for the Carter family. On the flip side, some people are speaking up about Rumi's stage presence. According to them, her excitement and energy during the performance are totally typical for a child in such a stimulating environment. Surrounded by music, lights, and thousands of cheering fans, it would be strange if she wasn't lit up with curiosity or overwhelmed with joy. To many, it looked like nothing more than a kid soaking in an unforgettable moment. Then came a wave of frustration from others, pointing out the double standard. One user vented, "Y'all jumping to defend the Carter's kids, but when it came to Crone's son, it was a whole different story. Nobody said Junior was off limits. And let's not pretend we forgot how cruel the internet used to be, and sometimes still is, toward Blue Ivy." For some, the argument is not about privacy, but about transparency. They believe that if Sir does have a medical condition, Beyoncé could use her platform to advocate for children like him and their families, rather than staying silent. That silence, in their eyes, feels more like hiding than protecting. But now the question lands in the public's hands. Should Beyoncé remain private when it comes to Sir, continuing to guard his space? Or should she speak out and be more open, especially for the sake of awareness and advocacy? We want to know what you think. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep the conversation going.